Looking forward to this matchup.
Oh, as am I. Wiley Will found his way onto the tour in a very unusual manner, and he kept himself there. The pressure is not too much for him. He can handle anything. He's a fierce young man of the future, and I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with his game. Where can you beat him? Where can you see any of those defenses? He's very confident, and as I said, Luke, he can take that pressure.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at, so if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting.
Nicely done.
Rich, what kind of mojo do you think this player's got after winning in their last start?
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Going with the 5-wood. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
And looking for the fade, but finding the straight shot. Not good.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. He was on a good line. 15 feet to the cup. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Sitting at a couple over for the day. And now let's catch up with John McCarthy for an on-course report. What can we expect from Echo Park Golf Club this week, John?
Well, Luke, one thing I can say about this after walking the course this morning, it's a long one. Distance off the tee, especially important here at Echo Park. The course starts off along the big lake. There are a few holes that hug the edge of this lake, not unlike Bay Hill, but here you get hit with it right off the start. And when you get away from the water, you get hit with the sand on the 6th. There's a thin corridor of fairway that leads to the green that weaves its way through. I think there's 5-6 bunkers leading up to and surrounding the 6th green. And from there on out, the players are going to be on the watch for the sand because it's sneaky and it's hard to avoid in certain situations. It's going to be an exciting time here, I think, this week at Echo Park.
And here we are with their 4th. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Big putt for par coming up.
That's a good putt to make, that one. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Sitting at 2 over for the event. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole. That's heading for the fairway. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
going with the 8-iron here.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Shame it didn't drop. Yep, well done. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Rich, there's plenty of paths to the PGA Tour, but few seem to bash their way to the PGA Tour quicker than Will Zalatoris. It was an immediate impact he had, and it's just such an exciting game he possesses.
Watching him go from the Korn Ferry Tour and essentially bypassing all of that fairly immediately with the 3 wins and getting onto the PGA Tour and having such a profound effect when he was out there really is quite astonishing. Without getting the win, but seemingly in contention each and every week out there, you feel the sky is the limit for what's going to happen with this young man. He is so disciplined in what he does in a round of golf. He's got a great mind in the way that he approaches the game and how he advances the golf ball to point A to point B to point. He sees this golf course 3 shots in advance. It's just kind of like it's right there in front of him. He reminds me of an old school pool player who he's already made all the shots. Now just has to go ahead and just sink the next one because he set himself up perfectly for the next one. It's impressive.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Here we are at the 5th hole. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Going with the 7.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This one will run uphill. This really looks good.
Oh, so close. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Second shot here on the 6th. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This is what they have left for par.
And the putt will go. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
In the bunker with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Good looking shot this. Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
Sitting at 2 over for the day. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. We've reached the 8th hole. Opting for the 5-wood.
Uh-oh, this one leaking out to the right.
It's fair to say that approach didn't hit the mark.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. And this one is for bogey. This one's looking good. And that's for a bogey. Currently at +3 for the round.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Oh, come on, you're better than that.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Opting for the 5-iron. That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. And here we are with the 3rd shot. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Ooh, nice line.
They're nicely holed.
Well, I'm interested in my buddy Beamer's thoughts at this duel after 9 holes.
Well, Luke, this rivalry we've been watching has been fun. This player's behind their rival as we make the turn, and it'll be fun to see how this matchup shakes out.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line.
Sitting at 3 over par. Bit untidy, wasn't it?
That's a heavy lie this player has drawn.
That's tidy.
A birdie putt awaits.
Well, that'll play.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tees.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
Unable to find the green on this one.
A bit short with that effort.
That's a touch of class.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Now 7 shots behind after that. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking.
I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Greens in regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
How good was that bunker shot?
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
And thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
We need this one to bounce right. A quality shot, that.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Just didn't drop. This putt is about 8 feet.
On a nice line.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Teeing off now on the 14th hole. Looks like a lovely little draw there.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
This shot from 120 yards.
Wind is going straight at his back.
Good shot there, Beamer. This putt coming up is for birdie. This has eyes for the hole. And he holds it. What a putt. And it's time to recap that play.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway.
Playing now from the fairway bunker. Heading towards the rough, this one. Sitting at +1.
This putt for par here.
Looking good so far.
And the putt drops, now 1 over, heading down the stretch.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. We have a par 3 on this one. Choosing the 9-iron here.
Wow, showing Will Zalatoris that this rivalry is indeed not to be taken lightly.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
So far, so good.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
And with that now, back to level par. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. That's nicely done.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Birdied their last hole.
Okay, time to return to the action. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Wind starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Birdie at the last. This for another. This is on a great line.
Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18. Oh, absolutely flushed. Sitting at -1. Getting ready to play their third.
Next shot straight back into the teeth of the wind.
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Yeah, Wynn took that one offline in a hurry.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. And this putt for a final score of 71. And that will do it. His work is done here. Well, Rich, after coming so close to going back-to-back, you just wonder the way they finished. Maybe the occasion just got a little bit too much for them.
Luke, this player did everything to seal back-to-back wins on the PGA Tour. Unfortunately, coming up just a touch short. Still 2 awesome weeks.
On behalf of Rich Beem and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beem in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this featured group because there are rumours of a rivalry brewing between these two players.
And so this week, Henny, they're vying to beat Tony Finau. This should inspire some brilliant play.
Oh, Tony Finau will not be letting up this week, Luke. But he's such a nice guy, you almost don't want to beat him. I mean, it's tough, but you must. I don't think you're going to outdrive him, that's for sure. But iron play, oh, maybe you can get him there. You have to putt well, though.
Tony Finau might be a big cuddly teddy bear, but when it comes to playing on a golf course, he's going to try and strangle you to death. Good luck trying to beat Tony Finau. There is literally no weakness in this man's game. Now he knows how to win.
This one's tracking. Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's in a tie for 14th place. Let's check in with our man on the ground, John McCarthy, for our course report. John, what will Foxholm Golf Links be serving the players this week?
Well, Luke, I think Foxholm Golf Links is going to be serving up some birdies, maybe a side of eagle. The course really is right in front of these players, and what you see is what you get. Not a whole lot of tricks to it, so I think people are going to be firing at these flags all week, and I'm going to sit back and enjoy that. Hopefully the folks at home will as well.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Going with the 5-iron here.
That's not the shot they're after.
They tried to draw that one, but scribbled outside the lines.
How close was that to going down? Let's see if he can make this and keep the par on the card.
Surely it's going to.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Currently 1 under for the event. Here we are at the third. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Didn't that look good for a long time? That hole's done. Currently 1 under for the tournament. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Golf became a power game, and there's few players out on tour that have more prodigious power than Tony Finau. If he really wants to go full tilt, Rich, it feels like everyone's playing for second.
He is a dynamic player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think, is always going to be brilliant. Watching him when he was on the Korn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching the steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tony Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe, that you can't help but root for him. And the wins that he didn't get are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play. I root for him every single week.
Time for the 5th shot. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. He finds himself in a share of 8th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxholm Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot, as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. This putt will move them to 3 under par.
This for a birdie run. It's tracking.
Oh, so close.
And that should secure the par on this one. He's currently sharing 8th position.
This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. Well, that's a handy shot. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. And he's holed it. What a shot. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Well, that's certainly worth another look.
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. And coming off the eagle, feeling quite proud of themselves. A big chance here at the next.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff.
Well, Rich, this won't come as a big surprise, will it? Because there's a lot of people talking about this player. They've been performing beautifully all season, and many think they can win this event.
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And back to the play, shall we?
Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
Go on, get in the hole.
Wonderful shot.
And that will take him to 5 under.
He's currently tied for first.
Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Hey, nice looking line. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, the players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
This is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
Looks like they're definitely going for it.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
A big opportunity with an eagle putt.
Ooh, right by the hole.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Well played, mate.
It's been a good year. 3 wins so far this season. Sitting at 7 under par for the day. Currently in the lead. And they've done it. Hold another shot from way out.
Absolutely insane. I've never seen anything quite like this.
And it's worth taking another look at that one.
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently 1 stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
Let's return to live play now.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Coming off an eagle at the last, momentum on their side for this player.
Time for the second shot at the 11th. Opting for the 9-iron.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left.
And he's hit that inside the range.
This putt to get to 10 under par.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Still in the lead now after that hole. With the 12th hole at Foxholm Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that greenside bunker.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. yet another green here in regulation.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy.
And now over to Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. That's a bit out of shape.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
That's a good-looking shot there. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Leading by 6 strokes after that one. Let's begin the 14th. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Oh, that is bombed. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagined in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
It was going to take a mighty wallop to get there, but in a good position.
So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
He's currently sitting in first place. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. Going with the 8-iron here. I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order. But after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
Let's get back to it, shall we? What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Get excited. This could go in. Oh, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure.
Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
Opting for the 3-wood. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Tracking. A well holed. He'll take the birdie.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
This hole is a par 4.
Standing on this par 4 and leading. What's the strategy? What's going on through their mind? Attack it or lay back?
Second shot here on the 17th. Nice recovery there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
Oh, and they increase their lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play?
Lovely effort that.
Playing from around 210 yards here.
Going with the 5-wood. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all. Oh, what a great stroke. Well, there you have it. What a wonderful victory, Rich.
Absolutely. It's hard to believe that this player's already got 4 victories on the season. Top of the game right now. It's impressive.
And Rich, I think you mentioned earlier that this player was your favourite. Well picked.
Listen, it's not a hard pick, is it? This player has consistently been there all season long. There's no reason why not to pick them to win. They just make me look smart. That's about it.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this particular featured group because there are rumours of quite the rivalry starting to bubble between these two players.
And this week, Henny, it looks like they're trying to take down Justin Rose. Not many people have been able to claim that.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be all rosy at the end of today. This is definitely a tall order. Justin has one of the most consistent games on the PGA Tour. He's like a golfing metronome of a man. The iron play, I'm going to say if he hits the fairway, when he hits the fairway, his iron play is just phenomenal. He's going to get it inside 20 feet every time, and then you know he's going to hole putt. So, yeah, good luck with that one.
Well, he's the perfect mix, isn't he? He's an English gent with a killer glint in his eye. Good luck in this rivalry.
It's got a chance. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Currently 1 under for the round. Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Let's take a look at the current standings.
He's currently tied for 3rd.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And the 3rd hole here at Old Marina Golf Club looks very familiar, Rich. Par 4, playing 444 yards.
Luke, if you're a fan of Pebble Beach Golf Links, you're absolutely going to love this hole. Just 444 yards from the back tees. Driver really isn't necessary, as there is out of bounds over on the right-hand side that comes into play in a hurry. Just avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side. Find the fairway. Second shot plays slightly uphill. It actually looks like an infinite edge pool. It's really difficult to judge distance control with that second shot. Still a great hole, one that you dearly love to make birdie on.
Rich, when we talk about the English group of golfers over the last 20 years, really Justin Rose has been the star of them, hasn't he? Major champion, world #1, Hall of Famer. He's done it all.
He certainly is that, and I have to say, he's probably one of the most resilient players you'll ever come across. As soon as he got done holing out that shot at the major championship years ago, turned professional, and went out and missed 20-some-odd cuts in a row and never gave up. Kept after it, which that would have broken. That would have broken most men, not Rose. That's why he's gone out and become a major champion. He is such a force in the game. There's no reason why he cannot play at a high level for many, many years to come. The ball striking is phenomenal. I love his stroke. I love the way that he putts it. I just think that he hits so many good putts that just don't go in. It just kind of gets under his skin. Listen, don't let it, Rosie. You putt it fantastically. Keep after it. I love this man's game. He's such a talent.
Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. And here we are with the third shot. Only one shot off the pace. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Playing their fourth shot.
He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace.
Ooh, that almost went down. 4 feet to the cup.
Now this is important. This for par.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Just one off the lead after that hole. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's out to the right for sure.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
Just hammered that through the line. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
Ouch, that hurts. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Time to face a par 4. Sitting at 1 under. Currently tied for 10th place. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Yeah, this is lovely.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
And if this can go down, he'll save par. Looks good off the blade. That gets the job done. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 7th. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Opting for the 5-wood. That's a bad error to make there. That's headed right.
And from the greenside rough here. And this putt to move into the top 10.
Starts off on a good line.
That's frustrating. Currently 1 under for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. This would be a great up and down. Oh my God! To the top 5 he goes.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The 9th hole here, though, at Old Marina Golf Club is a strong one. A really tough test to finish the opening 9. A par 4 stretching 466 yards.
For those who like to work the golf ball from left to right, you're going to have to take a little bit of a chance by aiming over that hazard on the left-hand side. But if you find the fairway, boy, I tell you what, that's a fantastic feeling because this hole has got so much beauty. I love the second shot, the bunkers on the front, but I love how the green runs away on the left-hand side. The design of this hole, especially the green, is absolutely amazing.
Wow, what a shot. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently in 5th place.
This putt is for a share of 2nd.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
A bit long on that one. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost.
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
That tee shot looks pretty good.
How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I gotta say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen.
This one's bunker bound. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
It's up, it could be in.
Oh, that's a clutch par.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off now at the 11th hole. That a boy, good shot. Playing this shot from 120 yards.
Just 2 shots behind.
Oh, well done. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt.
If they sink this putt, they'll pull ahead of Justin Rose. Let's see if they can ramp up this rivalry.
This one has eyes for the hole.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently in 4th place.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Currently has a share of 2nd place.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Nothing as beautiful as a tiny fade.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
The fade didn't come to their aid.
Now, this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Trying to forget the bogey on the last as they step onto the tee.
Tee shot is looking good here.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. 3 strokes off the lead. Okay, that'll work. Oh, this would be a good putt to make to move into the top 5. Okay, steady now. And tapping it in for par. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. A couple under at this stage. Tied for 6th position. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
Time now for the fourth shot. 3 shots off the lead. Putting for a bogey.
Oh, just missed. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card. And coming off a double bogey, you'd imagine their heads down a bit. Time to just clear that from the mind. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. This putt is from 14 feet.
They've got this putt to tie Justin Rose.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 1 under. Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
They're trailing heading into the short par 4. Do they take it on? Do they lay up? How much do they trust their swing right now? We'll find out.
Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
And from about 105 yards...
Should find the green.
Yeah, nice looking shot there.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Canada's Brooke Henderson currently on top spot as we pause for a look at the leaderboard.
Well, Rich, don't know about you, but my eyes are wide open standing here on the 17th tee of the Old Marina Golf Club.
Every player is going to be salivating to get here. This could be the easiest hole by a long shot on this golf course. The fairway, massive, most generous fairway out here. Second shot, a little bit uphill, but let's face it, just 506 yards, slightly uphill. I promise you, every player in this field is thinking eagle and nothing but.
Getting ready to play their third. 4 shots behind our leader.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
It's on a great line. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. All right, 1 more hole to go. The 18th. You're going to put your foot down. This is as good a time as any. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Going with the hybrid. Well, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of 3rd spot. That was a gallant attempt.
Putting for a par here.
And that brings an end to the day. Sadly, no back-to-back victories here for this player, Rich, but you'd have to be impressed with their performance overall.
Luke, unfortunately, not getting the back-to-back wins. Came ever so close, but unfortunately coming up just a little bit shy. Still awfully impressed with this week's work.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
you.